Hi everyone! Welcome to this episode of Catching Up with Yoseka Stationery. So casual. Hope you all are great. We had a very busy week in the store this past weekend with the TRAVELER'S Stamp Caravan, which was so much fun. And we are sending the stamps but onto the next store. That will be Good Postage. In North Carolina, I believe. So whoever's in the North Carolina area and wants to check out the Stamp Caravan, you can check it out at Good Postage. It was so much fun, right?
Yeah, I got a couple stamps in. I stamped my camel cover, which is cool because they had the record stamp there. And so I can pretend that my full-sized camel traveler's notebook is actually the tiny record.
Oh, is that the one that you wanted?
I was thinking about it because it's so cute and I really can't fill up the space in my regular notebook. So I was thinking about it, but now I can just pretend.
Now you can just pretend. It was like so brave. I don't know if all of you saw, but we posted a story of Ashley using one of the TRAVELER'S Stamp Caravan stamps to stamp inside her leather cover of her traveler's notebook. I was really holding my breath when I was watching from home. I wasn't there, but I was like very engrossed in the moment.
Yeah, I was inspired by Kirstien because I saw she was doing that and I was like, oh, brave. But then I was like, I'm gonna do that.
I know, but apparently it wasn't like our Kirstien. Did you know that?
Oh, I didn't know. It's a different
Kirstien. It's a custard. That's what I thought too.
Funny.
I went in and I was like, Kirstien, you stamped in your traveler's notebook? She's like, oh no, that wasn't me.
Wait, that's so funny. I didn't even ask. Although actually, I should have known because Kirstien's is black.
Oh, that's right.
So how would she
seen?
stamp?
Yeah, exactly.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Didn't click till now.
Yeah. So whoever Kirstien is out there, if you're watching this, you've inspired Ashley to
in your
give
bravery.
Her, yeah. It's like a little tattoo for your traveler's notebook, some ink. Yeah. Something to remember the event by forever. But it was so much fun. I have to thank everyone who came by. It was so cute to see all of you stamping. And it's funny because we had the stamps set up at our front counter and there are 16 stamps. So it's quite a lot of stamps. And I think like there are quite a few people who were fully intent on getting every single one of those stamps. So people got comfortable at that counter. They sat down for some of them for like a good half hour and just like made sure every imprint was perfect and they got one that they were happy with. And then like because the counter is like a little bit, it's not so big and people were getting really cozy there. People were just like really getting comfortable, getting to know each other because you're sitting next to like a stranger for like 15 minutes, 20 minutes stamping with these 16 stamps, sharing the stamps, sharing your traveler stories. So it was really a cute event and I'm happy that so many of you made it out this past week to Yoseka to stamp in your traveler's notebooks.
Yes.
Yeah. Other than that, we have finished up the event and we're actually looking forward to a few more events on the calendar that we have coming up, right?
Yeah,
What's next?
It's so eventful. Upcoming, we have the MD 15th anniversary pop-up that's ongoing from the 22nd of April to the 29th of April.
Yeah.
And at that pop-up event, we're going to have a bunch of special MD products that are special for their 15th anniversary, celebrating MD paper, which I know lots of people are a fan of.
Yeah.
But I think the coolest part are these notebooks, these A6 notebooks that MD collaborated with a bunch of different artists and illustrators on. And the notebooks have like super cool imprints on them. Like they're not inked, but they have like a really subtle imprint of the artist's artwork on it.
Yep.
And so, yeah, those are very cool. We'll have those and some other special things there.
Yeah, I think my favorite one sold out super quickly. It was like the Shun Shun one.
That was my favorite too.
I was like for this way of doing the imprint, I thought the Shun Shun illustration was really cool because he's just very like lines and it was like waves basically.
Very like minimal.
Yeah.
Calm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one too. I'm a fan of these like tiny A7 notebooks.
Oh, the MD Light.
Yeah, the MD Light notebook, but in like this super ultra tiny pocket
Very pocket size.
Those are super, super cute.
Yes, these are great. It's a new size that they're introducing, and they've always had the MD Lights in like the A5, the A6, and the B6 Slim, but A7 is exciting.
So cute. And then something special for the pop-up that we're also gonna have are these bookmarks made with MD paper. it's kind of hard to see the detail.
It's so MD, for those of you who don't know. MD's all about minimalism.
Yeah.
Putting the paper first, so their covers are super plain and their binding is just very exposed and very simple. It's really about putting the quality of the paper before anything else. So
yeah, so their bookmark is just plain,
it's
like
just
embossed logo. You can barely see it, but you can feel it. You can feel it.
Yeah, and this is the cover. This is typically on the cover of the notebook.
And it feels like the cover too. It's like that same exact paper.
Mm-hmm.
And then we also have these stickers that you can put in your notebook.
These are so cute.
Yeah. If you buy an MD notebook and another item, or 2 MD notebooks, you get these stickers with your purchase, and they're inspired by Ex Libris, which was used to show who owned the book of whatever.
You can stick it inside your book and write your name on it. It's a little book plate for you to write your name on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So cute.
So cute.
Like, the same minimal style.
Yes, I love it. And so these are going to be for the in-store event exclusively, but if we do have any left over, you can always feel free to leave a comment on your order online for any of our online customers who want to participate. And if we have any left over at the end of the event on the 29th, we would be happy to include them in your MD notebook orders going forward.
Yeah. This feels so nice. I'm just gonna keep here for myself.
Okay, so another really exciting event that we have coming up is right after our MD 15th anniversary, actually. So you may have seen that a couple of weeks ago we announced our MD 15th anniversary pop-up would be the 22nd to the 30th, but now Ashley mentioned it's the 22nd to the 29th. And the reason being that we have a very special guest who will be coming to Yoseka on Sunday, April 30th. Mark your calendars, people. This is the event of the year. We're so excited. We are going to be hosting Ame is raiding Yoseka, literally raiding Yoseka. So Ame has been a friend of the stores and the friend of all of ours for a really long time now, but a remote friend because she lives in LA. So I've never met Ame, even though I feel like I know her really well, and I know that she's just like the best human being on the planet. Yeah. For those of you who don't know, Ame is a super talented artist, illustrator, designer, and we'll put her Instagram handle here for anybody who wants to check out ameruu. But Ame is a fabulous artist, and we just love her so much. She's a great supporter of Yoseka, and she's finally coming to New York to visit. I'm so excited. And we thought, we couldn't pass this opportunity up to do some kind of collaborative thing with Ame. So I said, I know you're only here for a few days, and I don't want to turn this into a work thing for you at all. Right? I know it's supposed to be fun, and you have tons of friends. You're so popular. But if you want to, you can use Yoseka however you'd like. Like literally however you would like. It's yours. It's yours for the taking. And so Ame thought that she wanted to do a pop-up here. So she's going to be bringing, she has like more stuff than this, but she's traveling light. So in order to just like make it like easier for everyone, she's going to be doing a pop-up on Sunday, April 30th at Yoseka. She's going to be having her stickers. We love her stickers. She has the cutest illustrations, often featuring birds, which Ashley loves.
I have a little collection going.
Yes.
Yeah.
So all of Ame's stickers will be at Yoseka. She'll be bringing them over for a little pop-up, and she'll be bringing some stamps that she's designed for people to stamp in their notebooks as well, or their techos. And very exciting, she's actually going to be designing a stamp for Yoseka that we'll all be able to use at the pop-up and going forward. So she just sent me the design actually, and like I cried. It's so beautiful.
It's so cute.
It's so cute. Yeah.
I mean, you can guess what's on the stamp if I'm so excited about it, but I love it. It looks so beautiful.
It's very ame.
Very ame.
It's exactly what it is. It's ame meets Yoseka.
Yes.
Exactly. That's what it is in a stamp. So we're excited to share the details of the stamp for you, and the event is coming up in a couple weeks, so be sure to come by if you're going to be in New York on April 30th and raid Yoseka with Ame.
Yeah, Ame raid.
An in-person Ame raid. Yeah, so that one I'm really, really pumped about. If you can't tell, we're all like just so happy to be meeting Ame. Finally, it feels like she's part of our team. She's an extension of Yoseka for sure. So yes, happy to be announcing that one.
I think that's all of our eventful events.
That's all of our eventful events, and they sure are eventful. Moving on, we have some new stationery to talk about this week. So obviously we have the MD 15th anniversary items that we already talked about, but we also have in front of Ashley the new Blackwing volumes.
Yes, this is volume 20, inspired by tabletop games. And so volume 20, if you're a big fan of like D&D or other tabletop games, D20 is a common dice that's used in games, so that's why it's called volume 20.
I see.
So this is the Blackwing volume box, and it's got the tabletop games inspired here. There's chess, you know, I love my chess.
I love your chess.
And then the pencil itself is also inspired by the 20-sided dice.
Oh, so it's got all of those like
the sides,
facets, those sides on it.
It's like slightly raised.
That's cool.
As an icosahedron, I learned.
Wow. Ashley was practicing that one before.
Yeah. The 20-sided dice.
You nailed it.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Or is this a dodecahedron? Oh, if you know your dice.
Oh my goodness.
Maybe
Which
you can
one
let me know.
is that?
A 12-sided dice, I think.
Wow.
Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, this pencil I think is really fitting for games because it's black and red. So a lot of like card games, black and red with the suits. Oh. And then in chess, you have to write down your moves with a pencil.
Are cards considered a tabletop game?
I think so.
I guess, right? Because they have all these card motifs on here.
I think so. I mean, they have puzzles too. I think there's a lot of tabletop games that you just like don't think of as tabletop games, but they exist. Yeah.
Right.
So
I think of board games, but I guess board games is just one type of tabletop game, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
They also mentioned Moncala, which is like a game I haven't played in forever, but that's also a tabletop game. It's like the one with you have like stones or marbles or something, and you like pick them up, and however many you have in your hand, there's a plate with divots in it, and you drop one stone into the divots, and the goal is to get all the stones into your plate. I can't even remember the rules at this point.
Okay. Maybe we have a Yoseka tabletop game night.
Yeah, that would be so fun. And we use the Blackwing volumes to record who wins. Fun.
So cute. Okay, what else do we have that's new? Right next to our new Blackwing volumes, we have this very pretty new pen from Platinum. This is the new Platinum Century 3776 Shape of Heart Ivoire. Ivoire for ivory. For anybody who has been following Yoseka for a year, you'll know that last year Platinum actually released one of these Platinum Century Shape of Hearts in black and rose gold trim. So that was sort of like a Valentine's Day special, because these special pens actually Platinum has taken the heart-shaped cutout breather hole in the nib, which you can see in the nib here. They've taken that cutout, and instead of taking it and using it in recycled nibs, melting it down and putting it into more nibs, they have taken it and included it in the finial over here of the cap. So if you all can see, there are little crystals loose in the finial that make a sound if you shake. Hopefully you can hear that.
ASMR.
Yeah, it makes a little sound when you shake, and inside there are two hearts that are shaken around in there. And if you shake it enough, you can shake it out to expose it. Because otherwise, like right now, it's buried under all of the zirconia crystals. But it is in there, really cute. And this is sort of like a Valentine's Day thing. Like give someone your heart in a pen is the idea.
So cute.
It's so cute. And this pen is not your standard white Century 3776. It is actually matte white. So this is a new sort of finish that we're seeing from Platinum. I don't know if I have ever seen any matte finishes from Platinum. So that's pretty exciting. I like to think about like fountain pens and comparing them with fine jewelry, because people do like, you know, they commemorate occasions, they do give it for anniversaries and things like that sometimes. And this is like taking that connection even one step closer. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And then the pen comes with a bottle of ink. It's Platinum's mixable ink in earth brown with a custom shape of heart.
That is so pretty. I didn't see that before.
Yeah, so it has this engraving of shape of heart in the cap right there. It's very shiny. So it really is like jewelry.
Yeah.
It's very shiny.
Pretty. Yeah, wow. Make a necklace out of that.
I know. This could be like a little locket or something. So that's really cool from Platinum. And then what else is new? We have some new Cozyca items.
Yes. These are so cute. I've been waiting on these for a little while because Cozyca has the cutest artists that work on different illustrations for, here I have the letter sets, and there's a bunch of different artists. This is necktie.
Yeah, I love necktie.
We had the memo pads before.
Right.
But now these are the letter sets. This is Yuka Hiraki. I know this artist did collaboration with Hobonichi this year, so like that design might look familiar.
Oh, is it the cover?
The cover on cover. So that's another fun one. Like they're all such like moody illustrations. Very calm.
Yeah.
So yeah. So
love
happy
that one.
to have these letter pads. I'm
I
like
know.
so excited.
Ashley and I were just talking about how like we love a good letter set, and I feel like it's been a little while since we've added a really cute letter set. So we were both really happy to see these, and we'll definitely be bringing some over to the store too because they're so cute. They come with the envelopes, matching little envelopes, so adorable.
So the envelopes have the designs.
Oh, it has like a little border around the address area. It's cute.
So cute. Inspired by whatever design.
I love necktie though. I just love necktie.
So
something
wholesome.
about their illustrations are so like rural, like farm, like I don't know, like they tap into something in me. I'm not sure what. Okay, also new from Cozyca, we have little tracing paper sticky notes that are, so like Ashley was saying, Cozyca does collaborations with lots of different independent artists, mostly Japanese independent artists, and they feature their artwork on different stationeries. So we have memo pads from all of these different artists collabing with Cozyca. We have notepads. What else do we have? Maybe that's it.
We also have postcards.
Oh, postcards. That's right. I know they also, I think they even make like washi tape and stuff like that. We just don't have any. These are some tracing paper sticky notes that Cozyca has made with some artists. So this one is by Imai Kira. And they do a lot of like Lolita sort of,
very cute, kawaii.
Yes, kawaii kind of like artwork. And then we have some Subi Kiawa. These are Subi Kiawa tracing paper sticky notes. And we have some memo pads from Subi Kiawa with really cute illustrations. Yeah. Yeah.
And they're like thin so you can see what's underneath it, but they're still like pigmented enough that the color really shows through. I'm gonna just tear them off to show. So you can like kind of see my hand underneath, but the color still shows through really well.
Right.
And it's like a kind of matte, like tracing paper, obviously,
yes.
material.
Probably need not just any pen to write on these.
Yeah.
Since they are a little bit glossy. So probably like a ballpoint pen, or if you have like our multi-ball pen, those would work really well on this, or like a marker. Yeah, a marker would work well. Here's Nishi Shuku. We also have some memo pads from Nishi Shuku. So cute. Lots of like animals, like nature, wildlife depictions. And then this
is
your
one.
favorite?
Yes. I've been waiting on this
Wait,
one.
you're so funny. Okay, this is Masao Takahata. So cute. So are you gonna get this one?
I am. It's already in my bin. I already have it set aside for myself.
Oh, it is really cute. All the birds, all the
like
puffy little
pigeons.
birds.
It's like so cute. I love them.
Wow.
And I like this one too because it's like, I think one of the more translucent ones, like the white parts are easily translucent.
Right, as opposed to the color. This is so cute. It's like a little cat with like a fan. Oh no, it's like one of those drummer things.
Yeah, the shaker. Yeah.
So it's like singing a song and there's a speech bubble.
I didn't even connect those dots. That's so cute.
That's really cute.
So
okay. Yeah, so I think that's about it for the newly added stationery this week. I already know what your favorite is because you're obviously taking this one home with you.
I know. It is my favorite.
Yeah.
It's so easy, so easy.
It's so easy.
Do you have a favorite?
I think my favorite is one of these letter sets. Probably one of these necktie letter sets. They're so cute. They just transport me. They just transport me to like a simpler place. You know what it is? Here in New York, it's like we all have this, maybe not we all, but I know I personally have this like fantasy of just like living on a farm.
Oh, me too.
I have a fantasy of living on a farm, and so this really gets me because it's like there's like a farmhouse. It looks
a little
like,
ranch,
right? A little
ranch house.
and like somebody's making some pancakes. I want to make
chopping wood for the fire.
Right. This is just tapping into all of our like city life FOMO kind of thing.
It's true. And I love the cat.
Yeah, like a little cat on your ranch.
Yeah, your porch cat.
Yeah.
Okay.
So cute. So these are probably, so we're a big fan of Cozyca, obviously, if you didn't know that already. Yeah. Other than that, we saw tons of people in the store this week. So many people came by for the Stamp Caravan event, and lots of people, like good customers who actually pre-ordered one of our pens, and it was great to like be able to show it to them in person. I want to shout out, I met Halle and Denise in store, and they are so cute. They're like mother-daughter, and they both love fountain pens. And get this, they always get matching pens. So every time there's a new pen, and they have the same taste. So every time the mom gets one, Denise, she buys another one for Halle. It's really cute. And she says that when she does it, she feels guilty. I want my mom to be into fountain pens.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm just imagining doing that for my mom, but our tastes are really different.
Right.
Yeah.
It works out that they have the same taste.
Yeah.
You know, it works out really well. And yeah, it was just a pleasure. They were both so happy to be in the store. They were one of those people getting super cozy and comfortable at the TRAVELER'S Stamp Caravan section. And
I think I maybe said hi to them.
They have curly hair. Yeah. They're really sweet.
They were so sweet.
They were so sweet.
It was very nice.
Yeah. We had our camera out, our Instax camera, so I took a photo for them so they could each take one home. And yeah, it was fun.
That's nice.
Very, very sweet day, you know, like mother-daughter making memories in Yoseka. So I love being a part of that. And then this past week, also, our very good friend and customer, Kirstien, who came a few months ago and showered our team with gifts that were amazing. They were zines that were made for each one of us, individualized. Kirstien came back and like topped her own gift somehow. I don't know how she did it. I already talked all about this on Instagram, but she made a poster, a Yoseka diner poster. And on this poster is the menu of a fictional It's a fictional diner where all the foods are stationery themed with kind of like little inside jokes about Yoseka, and each one of these little illustrations is also like for someone on the team. I'll show you what I mean. This is like a traveler's notebook waffle. Here we have a pork floss sandwich that's in the shape of the Tombow Mono eraser. Apparently this barcode scans, she said. Like, she's wild.
So funny.
Like, just so many details. This one was for you, right, Ashley? What was this one?
It's an ube crepe with calamansi compote.
Oh my
which
gosh.
is like so fancy.
Oh my gosh.
But it's inspired by a washi tape. So that's why it's in that circular shape.
It does look just like washi tape. Yeah, and then there's like little French fries that are actually stamps. These look like the little wooden stamps that we have in the store. So like a Stology French toast.
Wait, that's so funny.
I know. Like this is called wax seal butter. So it looks like a wax seal, but it's butter. And obviously this is our Yoseka Origin ink bottle. So Kirstien came by, gave us this poster, and then she also made us all our individualized postcards. She made washi tape that went along with this theme. Yeah. She's just out there killing it quietly, like just on her own. Yeah, very discreetly. So Kirstien, thank you so much. It was so good to see you. You made us all cry. Yeah. So love you, Kirstien.
Yeah,
did you meet anyone fun in the store?
I did. I got to have like really, really wholesome interaction with. I think you were also there with Ava.
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
Who was visiting from Boston. And whenever someone's visiting from out of state, I'm like, oh my goodness, we were on your itinerary.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, but she was just like pouring her heart out about, you know, enjoying all of our content, and I was like, thank you for saying hi. Yes. And we took a picture with the Polaroid also at the end. So that was like so heartwarming, and like thank you for coming by and saying hi. I also wanted to shout out Julia and Ethan, or wait, was it Julie? I'm sorry, I'm like so bad with names, so if I ever get it wrong, you can always correct me. I try my best.
We try our best.
I try my best. There are a lot of people that come by, so I try my best. But Julie and Ethan, thank you both also for visiting. That was like also really funny because there was some like stationery influencing happening.
By
like
you?
between the two of them. I think it's always funny to see when someone's like, did you see this one? And they're like, no. And then they end up getting that thing that they weren't going to get before. It's so funny to me. But they also said hi.
Yay.
So that was also really nice.
Yeah. Well, like we said, it was like a beautiful weekend in the store. The weather was great. People came out, and we really appreciate all of you who did come out to the event. We have lots more events coming up this spring, this summer, going into the fall. So look out for the details. We'll definitely have another stationery swap coming up. But yeah, thank you so much for everyone who made it out to the event. Thank you so much for everyone who has been watching these videos and leaving us comments. And yeah, that's about it for this episode of Catching Up. But thank you for watching, and we hope to see you soon, and hopefully in store one of these days. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.